Hello and welcome to the DareDreamRshow Artpod series, and we are moving towards our next destination. Last time we covered the distance from dream house to 1 point perspective and eye level. Now we are moving towards the second destination, which is 2 point and 3 point perspective. Now 2 point and 3 point perspective are a little bit complicated to understand. Going by their names, they have 2 vanishing points and 3 vanishing points respectively. Now how to use them? Let's try to understand. So this is our second stop, this 2 point perspective and 3 point perspective. Let's try and understand them in detail. In 2 point perspective, there are 2 vanishing points, as you can see over here, and the height is always perpendicular to the horizon. Now let's try and draw a house. As you can see, I have already drawn the horizon line over here, and I'm just marking the vanishing points over it as 1 and 2. Now, determining the height first, the length and breadth will always be connected to the first and the second point respectively. And the height will always be perpendicular to the horizon. Remember these 2 points and you can create anything and create depth in your artworks. This is vital to create the backlines as well of the object, because it gives you an estimate of the volume and the surface area it covers on the ground, so that you can create the adjacent buildings accurately. Remember, the object which is farther from us is smaller than the object which is nearer to us. This also applies to the distance between the door and the back corner and the front corner of the wall. To determine the canopy's topmost point, we need to determine the center and the central line. For that, we can draw the diagonals which will give us the accurate central point from which we can draw the central line and hence create the canopy. Parallelly, we can create the canopy for the back end of the house as well. Creating objects like this gives you a sensation and illusion of distance in your artworks, which in turns make your artworks interesting. Now I am only adding the extras, which is the rooftop, following the same principles over here. Parallel lines, and the rooftop is done. Now a simple side window and an elliptical center window. The central window is elliptical because it is in an angle. It's not directly in front of us, therefore it is not a perfect circle. And with this, we conclude the first topic today, which is 2 point perspective. Try to draw this and revert back to me on my Instagram so that I can see your work as well. Coming towards 3 point perspective, here we have 3 vanishing points, one towards length, one towards breadth, and one determining the height or depth of the object. Here it's height. We are considering the depth while drawing a building. So the third vanishing point will be at the bottom, because we are looking at the bottom of the building. Now the length and breadth will coordinate with the first and second vanishing points, whereas the depth of the building will be according to the third vanishing point. This is a work of extreme patience. It is going to take a lot of time to properly and accurately create an object and create interest. So it is very vital to keep your focus while drawing. Now I am going to complete this box. To get a gist of surface area it covers on the ground and the volume of this building. A little entrance. Now I am going to create the windows after shading it so as to give a differentiation between the left side and the right side. Make it look a little bit more 3D, three-dimensional. Now as you can see, each and every line is in coordination with the second point, and the depth lines are always in coordination with the third line. Now these windows are also not flat, they have a little depth and they are inside the wall. So you can somewhere you can see the top surface and the left surface, and somewhere you can see the bottom surface and the left surface, because you're looking from the center. So this is 3-point perspective. I hope you understood that. So let's move on our next stop. First, and let's go. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe my channel if you found this video interesting. And if you found this one interesting, I'm sure you're going to find my other videos equally interesting and engaging as well. I suggest you try some of them. See you next week on our next destination, 4 and 5 point perspective.